What's up? This is Mark DeRosa. Welcome to the show.
It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Oakland A's. The Athletics look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Sean Manaea is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now. They got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff. And I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Andrelton Simmons goes down for the first out of the game. To the plate now, David Fletcher. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. His career numbers against Manaea comes in with 6 hits in 23 at-bats. Bases are empty, 1 man in. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball right side. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And that's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He just ramps up and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation with that changeup.
Well, on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order. Angels nothing, A's coming to bat. We're back after this on MLB Network. Jose Suarez gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully, he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 22.
And the pitch.
Well,
These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good, hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien. Hard hit ball to second, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single. Set the table for the big one.
Into the box, number 19. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. He's coming off a nice month where he hit 8 home runs. That's like 2 every week. If you could throw out 2 every week, you're going to have big numbers at the end of the year, and that's what he did last month. It showed me a lot about who he is and the power he has.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Semien is off at first with 2 away. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And that ends the inning. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. Start of the second inning here in Oakland. Let's check in with Heidi for more on the weather.
Well, Matt, it's fairly dry down here right now, but I am told there's a bigger threat of rain later in the game. It's not entirely clear how severe it's going to get, but we could be facing a weather delay if the storm front passes over the ballpark. For now, let's hope for the best.
Yeah, Heidi, thank you. And guys, certainly having a fresh bullpen ready for a game like this one will be an important step towards a victory.
No doubt, Matty. And there's rain on the horizon. You want to get depth. You want to score early as an offense, get some depth and some length out of your starting pitching, and hand it over to that fresh bullpen.
Mike Trout is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
And it certainly helps when you're throwing your ace on them. And that is off the first base bag. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. And he goes to second with it. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. Here's Justin Upton now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He'll come in here at 259. 7 homers and 23 driven in. Ball 1, Upton. or simply J-Up, who was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, Dero, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Ready now, Jose Iglesias. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 delivery. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Angels held in check there. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. You'd like to have that one back.
A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And that's out number one.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
Now at the plate, Chris Davis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Watch your lips right there. Dad sent it back right where it came from.
Here's the first pitch to him. Stephen Piscotty stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Right fielder looking up, and this one is gone. A home run. A two-run job by Stephen Piscotty. Fourth home run for him on the season, and Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0. And that brings up Chad Pinder. As he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. He'll start this one at 269. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot. That at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't ready to get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sean Murphy is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Back Now in Oakland, home of the A's, who've certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done, and that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident. It appears this group of pitchers is a real cornerstone of this ball club, guys.
The first base,
good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Matt Dunn.
Now here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. Strike two. That's popped up. And this will land foul.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right there on the mound.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now at the plate, Austin Romine. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Here's the pitch. One out, nobody on. Fouled off. And another foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Here it comes. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
It's the best competition in all of sport, the pitcher against the batter right there. He fouled off multiple pitches, refused to go down. Not only did he get a knock, but he ran some pitch total up too.
First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And he fouls this one off. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball, so that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the A's 2 and the Angels nothing. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ramon Laureano. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike now. Laureano is really a well-balanced hitter. It doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
Nipped the corner, 2-2. swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
At the plate now, Marcus Semien. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pitch popped up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Now batting, number 19.
Riding in, number 19. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. That's strike 1.
You get a swing like that, you know the hitter made up his mind he was swinging no matter what on that pitch.
Really dotting the corners here with the fastball. 0-2.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. But they hold a 2-0 lead. New inning set to get underway. And set to go is the second baseman, David Fletcher.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
So digging in now, Anthony Rendon. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Heading after it is Piscotty, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That's what happens when the slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Olsen is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Settling in now, Justin Upton. And that's ball 4, so Upton will take first on the intentional walk.
Now back.
So coming to the plate, Jose Iglesias. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. To hang a 0, here's the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Hit on the ground toward the left. Oh, what a stop! The throw to first. What an outstanding play to end the inning. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Bottom of the inning now. Here comes the first baseman, Matt Olson. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout. It's 1 away. Sliding into the box, Matt Chapman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. They'll Trying to entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Hot shot on the ground is short. Simmons has it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Chris.
2 away now in the Oakland fourth. And that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Thomas is under this one. And he will make the catch, so that'll do it. A's are gone in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi.
He's rolling so far in this one as we head in the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Bouncer to the left side. Chapman's got it. And the throw on the first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
Catcher, Austin Romine.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the catcher, Austin Romine. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. A slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Dylan Thomas will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Swing and a liner. And that is down as that could be 2 bases. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
2 out here and a runner at second. And a slider. Called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Ball and a strike.
We got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. On a good curveball. Came back to catch the strike zone there, and it's 0-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. We're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in.
Your attention,
They
please.
start talking 8 games, now you're like, oh, yeah, nice
for the
little
Athletic.
Lazaro Armenteros will come on now and pinch run here.
Armenteros.
At the plate, Sean Murphy. Pitch is popped up. Romine over to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, number 22.
Digging in once again, Ramon Laureano has gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
Short hop, and he's there just before the tag. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. The 1-0. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. The 1-1. Strike 2 swinging.
1 and 2.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far.
Ball
2 and 2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
3 and 2 to the A's center fielder.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3 and 2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2 and 2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the payoff pitch home. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit, and not in time as the run scores. Tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second.
Now batting, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien. Pitch inside the throw. Not going to get him as he swipes second.
That's a great ball from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
And he'll get back in safely. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Runner breaks for third. In there, now the throw. It's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here, he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. sails it over his head. That ball's down the line, and this is trouble. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third. Three and one.
3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot for Marcus Semien, number 11 for him on the season, and the A's add on more. It's now a 5-0 game.
Your attention, please.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fastball called for strike 2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Liner towards second. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Roll. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. 3 runs already home here. Runner's on his way to third. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
Well, that definitely caught me off guard there. That wasn't exactly the typical steal situation with 2 outs and a runner on second. I can't say I agree with the strategy, but at the same time, now he can score a lot of different ways.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 5 base hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on. 5 innings complete. It's the A's 5 and the Angels nothing.
Your attention, please. A defensive change for the Athletics.
Digging in, David Fletcher. And he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. They just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
1-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
The rain coming down as it is, we are in for a long delay. The hope is now that they can get this one in at some point.
Now, this is where it becomes tricky for the managers right now. You have your pitchers out there. You have to be careful not to hurt anybody. So I think the guys that are sitting in the bullpen are on red alert as the delay has begun. And I'm sure both of the managers have a pretty good of who's going to be the pitcher to go in after this delay.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Anthony Rendon is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And the pitch.
That's a ball.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And we'll give you a look there at the Angels team leaders in that category as he's been doing well, currently second on the ball club. Well, the rain is finally past us as we welcome you back. Sean Manaea will take the rubber once again after the long delay. It'll be interesting to see how that might affect him But stepping in to get play started again, Mike Trout. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1's the count.
Runner at first here, one man out. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something else.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Count now a ball and a strike. 2 out with a man at first. Hit out towards second. Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. Angels leave 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Ready for another shot now. Matt Chapman. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Not his best effort that time. Strike 1.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. He's having a mock.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 14 on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Here's Chris Davis now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And as you see, they're 2 away from the bottom spot in that category. 13th best, if you will, in the AL. So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. First offering on its way. One out, nobody on. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Nope.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 2-2.
3 balls and 2 strikes for Stephen Piscotty. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Thomas is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Lazaro.
So stepping in, Lazaro Armenteros. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Sometimes you just got to laugh at yourself. Hitting's the hardest thing to do in all of sport. You take an ugly swing like that, take a deep breath, step out, smile about it, and get back in that box and try and do damage.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Changeup laid off down around the shins. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The A's add on to their lead with the solo home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's the A's 6 and the Angels nothing. Seventh inning ready to roll. Standing in is the DH, Jose Iglesias. First pitch of the at-bat. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And he takes strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On a line, that's a base hit.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So this home crowd likely to give him a standing O as he departs with the shutout in check, and a nice tip of the cap there to acknowledge a job well done. Bouncer up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
And now for the Angels, Austin Romine. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, man, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
0-1 count and the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. None out, runners at first and second. So 2-2 now. And it's fouled away.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with all speed.
Right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And that's the first down.
Now batting.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
At the plate, Dylan Thomas. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Set and the pitch. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. From the belt, the pitch. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Simeon is there. 2 down.
The batter, number 2.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, man, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Sent on the ground out to second. Go on to first will be in time. And a good chance for the Angels goes for naught if the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the A's 6 and the Angels nothing. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he brought up that they're just flat out taking great swings of the ball right now. He said the frequency with which they're barreling up the baseball in this one has been outstanding. And frankly, really fun for him to watch. Our researchers tell me that 7 of their hits have had exit velocities of 90 miles an hour or better, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Noah Ramirez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Sean Murphy is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Now the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Now here it comes. Popped up. And there's the first out.
Now batting, number 22.
Ready once again, Ramon Laureano. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope. Ball one. Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one. The 1-1.
I got 2-1 the count.
Curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Hit on the ground out to short. Simmons is there. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Into the box, Marcus Semien. He's coming over a solo homer in his previous trip.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the A's, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. David Fletcher. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak has been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the left fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. In now is Anthony Rendon. We'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No. Full course coming to the. It's pretty good at this point.
First delivery to him on the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just fine. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. And out of the inning. Out in front of it, strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. J.B. Wendelken enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Fouled away. High in the air out to center field. Laureano is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it may be too little too late, but they're into the box now. Number 19, really singled his last time.
The second baseman, number 19.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty B, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Will, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage to it. Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can, right into the ship, and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Will, when you come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Nope. That's inside.
Dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Grounded to short. Simmons with a slide to second for one. Oh, but he beats it out.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting one out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Hard ground ball to third. And over the short way to retire the side. One left for Oakland. They lead it 6-1. Set to start the ninth in this one, and digging in is the veteran DH, Jose Iglesias. Lou Trevino comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. First delivery to him on the way. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Olsen in foul ground.
One ball.
Fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You've got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Jose Iglesias becomes the first out in the ninth inning. Matt Theis comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. Bases are empty, one man fouled off. Popped up. Chapman waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher.
Standing in, Austin Romine. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And he fouls this one off. And the pitch. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that is off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
He obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Dylan Thomas is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. This is pulled into right. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. Breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
6-1 the final tally today. The A's took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Sean Manaea earns win number 7 on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Athletics. 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Angels, 1 run on 9 hits.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Cleveland Indians and the Oakland A's. The Athletics have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Frankie Montes, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in this last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Digging in, Jose Ramirez. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Ramirez.
First pitch on its way. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. And Dan Vero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
Well, I'm going to have to keep a close eye on Tyler Naquin. He's slugging over 550 on the season. A lot of home runs, a lot of doubles. That's elite power. That's elite slugger territory. Not a lot of guys in the game get to that territory, even some of the really good ones.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Cesar Hernandez comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now, 51 degrees at first pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Hernandez, a 5'10" switch hitter. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's certainly better than a 1-year deal. A 2 to 3 year deal puts yourself in a position where you can really invest in this team.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And it's fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Peter caught too much of the zone.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Zach Plesac gets the ball for the Indians in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Ramon Laureano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. Line drive base hit.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first. After their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board, boys are flying around.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Quick turnaround after a short little homestand, Matty. 4-2, though. They played well, taking 4 out of the 6 games they had to in front of the home crowd. They walk into this environment on the road today looking to set the tone for this road trip.
Luplo is there to put it away for route number 1. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and bend.
He'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. It's a fastball that misses.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher.
It's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 17 for him on the season, and Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0. That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run. So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Chapman. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First delivery to him on the way. A shot down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. He's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. Chris Davis next to bat. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
2-0 the count to the A's left fielder. Plesac has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Well-executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
All even now, 2-2. The pitch.
3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a line drive base hit to left field. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. And that'll bring up Matt Olson. As he'll take a look at ball one. Davis, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouled away. The 1-1 home.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
2-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Naquin is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back. All set for the start of the inning. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Domingo Santana.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1 the count. Now the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground to the right side. Scooped up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
That is it.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder Stephen Piscotty. Stanford grad, so you know he's got the smarts and the baseball acumen to get it done out there. Big middle of the order bat, big time arm from right field as well.
So here's Tyler Naquin. He'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Into the corner and slicing foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Fouled off. Runners on first with 1 down. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, can't get on first base if you strike out.
Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Indians lead 1. They're down 2-0. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Heading after it is Naquin, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down.
Batting it, the right fielder, defense. Piscotty.
So coming to the plate, Stephen Piscotty, arguably one of the hotter hitters in the league right now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
1-0 count. Here it is. Back up the middle. Into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So it's a two-run shot to right center, number 10 for him on the year. As the A's have opened it up even further, it's now 4-0.
Well, this game is definitely out of the norm from this guy. I mean, his ERA is in the 2s, and they're just hammering him all over the yard. That earned run average will be on the rise after this one.
Ramon Laureano is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. And now pitch on the way. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Luplow is over to his right as he puts this one away, 2 down.
The batter, number 10.
Ready for another chance? Marcus Semien, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
Hey, down 0-2. He better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And the throw to first ends the inning. But the Athletics strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We've played 2 with the A's up 4-0. Leading off the inning, Jed Jerko. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, man. He was one of my favorites, mostly because of the stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Jose Ramirez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're down 4-0.
We're back now as the A's are ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. Not only do they lead Major League Baseball in batting average, but also in possibly the most important offensive stat, runs scored. Some players I talked to during pregame told me they really try to feed off each other on offense. When one guy gets a hit to start off an inning, it's almost like a challenge to the next guys coming up to follow suit and drive in some runs. That mentality makes this a very potent offense.
Thank you, Heidi.
Number 19.
Here comes the first pitch. Number 19 stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early. followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
This pitch is popped up. Jerko has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Matt Chapman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way.
Whoa,
And lay off the fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. Ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this will be fouled away. Got him.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And he fouls this one off. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. This is the first year of his new 4-year contract.
And I can't tell you what that means for a ball player. To be able to know you're going to make your home for many years to come in one community. You can invest in the team, invest in the community, and really, really plant down roots. This is an unbelievable opportunity.
Another one sent foul. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. And the pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 3 innings complete. It's the A's 4 and the Indians nothing. Set for the start of the 4th, and set to go is the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So 1 away here with the bases empty. Bringing up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Ready. Here's the first offering.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Pitch on the way. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. 0-2 once more. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
So now to the plate, Domingo Santana. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Grounded back up the middle. Diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
And after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Hit back up the middle. On the second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Tribe. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch coming. Here it is. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch at a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Daniel Murphy steps in now. In the air, down the line and left. And it in fact lands in the corner, foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
And he popped him up. Ramirez has a play. 2 gone.
The batter, the right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Now at the plate, Stephen Piscotty. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Pitch on the way. Bounce towards the second baseman. He's right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A's. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Oscar Mercado is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Fouled off. There's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. There's 1. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. Nothing doing for the Indians there. They trail here 4-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to hit is the catcher, Austin Allen.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And you look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, and the A's add on more. It's now a 5-0 game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Marcus Semien. 1 run in and 1 gun so far in this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Ooh, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
It's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Jerko will take this one, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, number 19.
So striding forward now, number 19 comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
And a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now. There's 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it. And this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Tristan McKenzie gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
McKenzie.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. He sends it on the ground softly to the left. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The A's lead this one 6-0. In now for Cleveland. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Jose Ramirez.
Standing in, Jose Ramirez. A couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. Here's the first pitch to him. No runs, 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And right into the shift. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Hero, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. And a long run, but he gets there, and that's good range in the outfield as there are 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Striding in for the Indians, Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
And now, Domingo Santana, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
2 down, runners at first and second. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two pitches fouled away. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. They still find themselves down 6-zip. So striding in, Chris Davis. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First offering on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. And a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Digging in, Matt Olson. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. 2-1 to the A's first baseman. Fastball right back to the mound. The second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
The batter, the designated hitter, Daniel Murphy.
Now the A's designated hitter, Daniel Murphy. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Two out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Grounded to first. Jerko fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A's go quietly there. They lead it 6-zip. New inning set to get underway. And digging in is the outfielder, Tyler Naquin. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. And another foul ball. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Oscar Mercado. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Line down the left field line. But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen. A foul ball. No runs, 5 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Now a ball hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching for the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Bo Naylor is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
A ball and a strike.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Laureano is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Indians leave 1. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Last half of the 7th here, and up next the outfielder Stephen Piscotty.
The right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
First offering on its way. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher. Just go ahead and challenge him.
And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. And he lays off again. Ball 3.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Reined in. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. Austin Allen will stand in again for home run number 3 in the ballgame. We flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This is back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Allen is a 300 hitter on the dot. Can't complain about that.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. The 1-2. Hit hard back up the middle. And another base hit for him as he's gone 3 for 3 in this one.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? 3rd knock of the night and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ramon Laureano. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Hey, you got a runner in scoring position. It only takes 1. I know he was out in front on that off-speed pitch right there, but this pitcher cannot get cute and leave something over the heart of the plate.
Luplow is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. Digging in now, Marcus Semien. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Luplow is there. 2 down. The relay throw, and he'll go ahead and take 3rd on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
Number 19.
Now batting, number 19. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
Hey, in the last at-bat when he hit that home run on an off-speed pitch, he didn't really crush it, but he's...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. A's strand a couple, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. In now, Jordan Luplow. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone to lead off the inning.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat.
Luis Trevino. Ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And now pitch on the way. And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. To the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. That evens it up, 1-1. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Strike one to start the at-bat. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Home half of the eighth coming up. It's the A's 6 and the Indians 1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that means Matt Chapman will dig in at the plate. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts? There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Here's Chris Davis now. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he is in the second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Matt Olson is at the plate as he looks at ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Nope, that's down.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
From the stretch. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Got a lot of it deep down the line. A ball that's carrying. And he makes the catch in the corner. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Up next for Oakland, the designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Daniel Murphy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. This one's down to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. And that is into right field. A base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
And that's going to fall for a base hit. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second.
Now batter, number 22.
At the plate, Ramon Laureano. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 9-1 ball game. Jordan Stevens enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Your attention, please.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
You know, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
The 1-0. Drilled right back up the middle. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 6 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We've played 8 full. It's the A's 9 and the Indians 1. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Domingo Santana, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off.
And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on here. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
J.B. Wendelken takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. No ball, no strikes to count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Ripped on the ground to first. He's got it to second for 1. On first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
He's set. Here it comes. Oscar Mercado is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The A's posted 15 total hits in the ball game. Frankie Montas earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Zach Plesac permitted 6 earned runs.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting in the AL West, the Oakland Athletics tallied 5 home runs overall as they bested the visiting Indians 9-1. They now have 6 straight victories. The Mariners only allowed 2 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Orioles 3-1. The Texas Rangers knocked out 10 hits as a